10%! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? 10%! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? 10%! When do we want it? Now!
So we're on strike today because inflation at the moment is sitting about 10%, and for certain goods like basic foods it's about 16%, and the pay rise that civil servants were given for the last year was 2%, and in the union the feeling is very much that that's not enough for our members to contend with the cost of living crisis as it is at the moment. So we held a ballot to go on strike back in November that we won with an overwhelming yes vote, and that's been going on for the past 4 or 5 months, and we're beginning this action in the Passport Office today for the next 5 weeks to support that effort. We're hoping that the government will negotiate. The strike here is likely to cause some disruption, which we regret, but what we'd like is for the government to get around the negotiating table with our leadership and put a fair pay rise on the table that allows us to contend with the cost of living crisis better, and then we can move forward from there, because seeing our bills go up by 10% is causing a lot of problem for a lot of our members, and 2% just doesn't begin to cover it. A lot of people in the civil service are struggling with the cost of living and in-work poverty. I think at the moment 40,000 civil servants are going to food banks, which means that they're struggling to afford to feed themselves and their families, and 45,000 of them are claiming in-work benefits, which is the benefits that they themselves administer because through Job Centre and other services. So even though we administer basic services on behalf of the government, we're not being supported through our pay packet in a way that allows us to take care of ourselves and our families. We've noticed that our members are being made to overpay on their pension, and we're campaigning for that money, which can amount to hundreds of pounds a year, to be returned to our members, because we don't think that's very just. A lot of people think that the civil service pension is gold-plated and it is very advantageous, and it often isn't that. It often isn't that for many of our members, and we're seeing even the way that it was before is now being stripped back even further. So yeah, we'd like to see the civil service pension protected. Here in the Passport Office we work to ensure that the public can go on holidays and travel abroad, but many of our members aren't able to afford something like that because of the squeezes in the cost of living.